Welcome to Cheesesteak Sports. We got Sanchez behind us. You know, Big Mark.
Met him last night, and
here's the fork.
The fork, he ate the cheese fries off of him. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Mark Sanchez, dude, he was Cheesesteak Sports.
No,
Mark Sanchez. Mark.
So that was last night. We got to meet Mark Sanchez down at Geno's, and it was awesome. It's blowing up all over the internet. Shout out to John and Sean for putting Paul on, talking about it. You'll hear that a little bit later.
That'll be at the end of the episode.
But yeah, we were just sitting here. It was right here watching the game. A lot of people were at the Nest last night.
A lot of people. Big turnout.
It was awesome.
Another good
win.
Another good primetime win.
Yeah, they're good on primetime on their chip. So yeah.
Fine.
But we heard that he was gonna be. He said he was gonna be there. He said at the Groot, and we were joking around, like saying like, oh, we should go.
I was serious. This guy was joking around.
I wasn't. I went. I drove.
Yeah, but I'm like, dude, let's go. You're like, dude, like, I don't know.
So we went down to Geno's, and it was worth it.
Way worth it.
Waited probably like over an hour.
Yeah. And
we were the first people he saw coming out of the truck. Paul was right there with cheese fries in his hands. I was right there with the camera in his face. So it's all over the internet right now. I'm sure you guys have seen it. But we just thought we'd let you know how everything went down. You'll hear more about it on Paul's interview later in the show. And right now we're going to send you over to what we did last night before we saw Sanchez, our post-game show, the Eagles-Panthers, and a big Monday night win. Outside of Geno's after the big Monday night win, it's crowded here. We're waiting for Mark Sanchez. Where is he at? He's going to be here soon.
He said he was going to come
he said
down.
It on national TV.
So hopefully he keeps up to his word.
We're at Geno's right now. We'll be at Pat's in a minute towards the end of the show. But let's talk about the big Monday night win.
You know, he was killing it tonight.
Killing it.
Him and Jordan Matthews, they were on key. You know, both second stringers. They have a lot of chemistry, you know.
A lot of chemistry. And it shows again that Chip just keeps plugging in. The offense, I said it earlier, the offense line, Deshaun Jackson. Now you got a backup quarterback, Mark Sanchez, who everyone thought his career was over, comes out on Monday Night Football and looks like he's been doing this for years.
Sanchez, dude.
Doing it for years. Let's walk around Philly a little bit right now as we're out here down South Philly on a Monday night big win.
You know, another thing, Sanchez, I don't know how many times he dropped back, but it was a lot. It was a lot more than I expected.
We're in the middle of the street right now, so
we don't want our cameraman to get hit. Josh Molino, shout out to him.
How about the defense tonight?
How about the defense?
The defense was incredible tonight.
How about Sproles? First time in his career, he has a touchdown on offense and a kick return.
Really?
And a punt return.
I didn't know that.
A return touchdown.
Connor Barwin again. I don't know if you saw the pregame story on him helping this city out big time and doing bigger things on the field.
Gotta get the cameraman out in the middle of the street.
But now we're outside Pat's. That's the thing about Philly. For those who've never been here, you got two of the best in the world feet away from each other. You got Geno's right here and Pat's right here. It doesn't get better.
You know, shout out to Connor Barwin. He is the all-time Eagles leader for linebacker in sacks. It's hard to word it. I don't know why. I just can't get it. But you know, Connor Barwin actually gave us tickets to the playoffs game last year.
Okay, real quick, Pat's or Geno's?
Pat's.
Why? What do you like better?
Way better meat.
Way better meat. You heard it here from what's his name?
Max.
Max is hyped on the Eagles win tonight. The big win. He said Pat's. Sanchez is supposed to be here tonight, right? That's what he said on TV?
Yeah, that's what he said.
So where do you think he's going to go? If you were to tell him, you tell him to go to Pat's?
Yeah.
Pat's it is. I mean, we're waiting for him now. Do you think he's going to come?
Do you think he's going to pile out of this truck right here?
Maybe inside of the trunk of the car.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, it was a big win. Final score was 45-21. Let up a couple touchdowns at the end. But we got a big game this week, and we'll have a big preview for the Packers. But overall, a great win for the Eagles. Improved to 7-2, and now still atop of the NFC East.
We the best.
And we're the Birds. Here outside, Pat's and Geno's. Love the city, brotherly love. Shout out to the Birds.
Yo, all I have to say is Cam Newton, 4 turnovers, and the Panthers 5.
Eagles!
Eagles, man, as I was saying at the end of that, Cam Newton had 4 turnovers himself. The preview show, I was saying I wasn't scared of Cam.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. So that was good. You know, it's funny, you see little Max there. He was at Pat's. He's like, Pat's. Then we're over at Geno's. the kid's in line about to get a Geno's cheesesteak. I'm like, what's up, dude?
Well,
he's actually from
California.
But shout out to
Give him a
Max.
break.
But I mean, like, he's telling me Pat's got
He's a kid. He's enjoying life. What a night for him. What a night for us.
Yeah, seriously.
Speaking of that, we'll show you Paul's clip on John and Sean earlier today. Listen to it. It'll be right here, and you can go on the website too and listen to it. Check it out.
Pats and Geno's. Sanchez in the Gruden bus, right? Says that they win the game. He's going to go get cheesesteaks at Pats and Geno's. They won the game. He went down with a buddy, got some cheesesteaks from Pats and Geno's. And Paul LaCroix, who joins us right now, was down there. It was his fork that Sanchez used for the cheese fries. What's up, Paul?
Yo, guys, love the show. Thanks for having me on.
No, so you knew that this was happening, right? You knew that Sanchez was going to do it.
I saw the interview before the game, and I was telling my buddy, Dan from Cheesesteak Sports, that we had to go down because we're Cheesesteak Sports, so we have to be down there, you know?
Only makes
right,
sense.
Yeah, I mean, where else would you be if Sanchez is going to be there, especially so you go down after the game. What time did Sanchez arrive?
He arrived around like 1:30, like 1:32.
How long were you there for?
We got down there, like, we left his house, right, like my buddy's house, right after the game. We got down there around, like, I guess, like 12:30. We were waiting around for, like, an hour.
I can see that, yeah.
And, like, we're walking back and forth from Pats and Geno's because, you know, they're across the street. We're like, which one's he going to go to?
You're on a stakeout. You're looking for Sanchez. Did you start to wonder?
We're on a cheesesteak out, actually.
I see what you did.
Did you start to wonder that he wasn't going to come?
Yeah, we were saying, like, if he didn't come by, like, 2 o'clock, we're like, we have to go. So.
All right, so then he shows up. He rolls up in a truck, and you saw him?
Yeah, my one friend pointed out that the cameraman was, like, running. And he's like, look, there's the cameraman from 6ABC.
Right.
He's following that truck. I'm like, no way. So I grab my cheesesteak. I grab my cheese fries. I run up to the truck, and it's, like, me and my buddy. And, like, Sanchez comes out. I'm just like, had my cheese fries because, like, I didn't know what else to do. I'm not going to give him a half-bitten cheesesteak or whatever.
Right. So had he eaten a cheesesteak at this point, or did he just roll up?
I'm pretty sure he went to Pat's, then Geno's, actually. So he just rolled up to Geno's after, I guess, having a Pat's steak.
All right, so he ate one cheesesteak, and you yell, Steve, let's hear that sound. Let's hear it. And this is Paul actually offering the cheese fries to Sanchez.
Mark, I want you to have my cheese fries.
And with your fork that you were using, he ate cheese fries.
Yes, I actually didn't use it yet.
Oh, so it was a clean
fork. Okay.
Yeah, it was a clean fork. He asked me, like, twice.
Oh, he asked you.
Yeah, he was like,
all right, good.
Have you used it? I was like, no. He's like, are you sure you didn't use it? And I was like, no, I didn't use it.
So did you save the fork?
I did, actually, yeah.
So it's in your possession right now? You're going to frame it or something like that?
Something's coming along with it.
Put it on eBay right now, please. I want to see if somebody will purchase that.
It was really just a plastic fork that Sanchez.
That's all right.
No,
That's all right.
I know.
No. I want you to put that fork on eBay for me,
take
please.
a picture and tweet it at us,
Yes.
Paul. All right, at John and Sean Show.
Let's see if we can get some sales going on that.
The actual fork. Paul, what's this Cheesesteak Sports website guys can check out there?
You can just check out, like, our show. You know, we put up shows, like, every week about Eagles and, like, Flyers and Sixers. We're really just hyped up on the Eagles right now. You know, shout out to Kyle Scott for crossing broad with the culture.
Yeah, I seen it.
Football. That's the shirt I was wearing last night.
All right, cool.
And, you know, I'm just really hyped up.
You are hyped up, man. Put that fork on eBay, please.
And did he go whiz with, Paul? What was his cheesesteak? What did he eat?
He went whiz with.
Whiz with. See that, Paul? Always you're a great listener, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark, I want you to have my cheese fries.
Now, let me ask you. Does somebody bid on that fork?
That's a brutal laugh.
Does somebody bid on that fork?
I'm ready to bid on that fork.
All right. That's got to go on eBay. It has to happen.
Sean, if they win a Super Bowl, I might get that fork tattooed on me with the number 3 on it.